The Last Frontier. I traveled to these far-off lands in search to examine the glaciers in northern Alaska. I'd spent some time hiking around in the lands of Anchorage and Seward. The Alaskan Gulf where I stepped foot, with no telephone in my hand. All I needed was my paddle, my boat, and I set sail. When traveling in this ocean blue, I'd be followed by a couple of passerbys, some that kept me company along the way. But what I was really here for is to explore the glaciers. After I had paddled for miles on end, I had come to the shores of the Harding Icefield Trail. I had walked along the coastal terrain, seeing bears, but what I was really in store for is to see the glaciers. In order to get to the top, I knew I needed to keep on hiking to the highest elevation, but more was in store. My end goal was to catch a stare at a lateral view of Exit Glacier. I felt as high as a bird. On my descent down, I had seen the most beautiful picture, one that I could only remember. On the way back down, nature at its best had given me the beautiful picture. As the days had passed, I knew there would be another adventure in store here in the Last Frontier. This was a tour of the Kenai Peninsula along Prince William Sound. As we pulled alongside in front of a tidal glacier, we were able to capture the caffeine of a breaking of glaciers. More friends joined us along the way, some birds, and others of different type. Nature at its finest would meet us here in a place that I would never forget. With Beloit Glacier on hand, Byron's Glacier, and Portage Pass. These were the things that mattered most in Anchorage, Alaska. I had ventured through the woods one day on my last and final stay until I came across a last moose. In Alaska, the sun never goes down in the summer. This is what we call the summer solstice. This was a trip I would never forget and one I would always remember. Anchorage, Alaska, 2008.
North to Alaska, I go north, the rush is on.